Okay, so in this video, I'm documenting how I rearranged my studio. When I first got my studio set up in this house, I've been recording and producing for a long time. Just to give you some background on myself, I started recording when I was a teenager, and then I was blessed to get to work in a home studio back then when home studios were rather uncommon. A good friend of mine built one in his house, and we worked on some projects with some people and some projects of our own. And that's when the bug bit me, and I started recording back then, and I've been recording ever since, probably about 15 years now. I've been a musician my whole life, I toured and played in bands, and I currently have a band with my girlfriend Katie. Right now we're just an acoustic duo, but we're looking to grow into a band, and so check out Katie Bell. I'm going to mention her in a lot of my videos. So in this video, I'm showing how I rearranged my studio to be more comfortable for new clients. Okay, so this is what the studio looks like right now. This keyboard stand, I just did this. This is inconvenient, not how I normally have my keyboard set up. But here's where the guitar rack is, the Rhodes, my desk, the computer, the monitors and everything. That light's kind of bright, so you can kind of see what's going on. Normally this drum set is set up, I just broke it down. This is the booth here. There's my console behind that door. The light's on in the booth. I put this little carpet thing here to kind of help deaden some of the sound. I set amps in here. Just a little closet that I turned into a sound booth. But I'm going to work on that. But mainly I wanted to document before and after. There's the sound diffuser. Okay, so it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and after I finished mixing, I went ahead and rearranged the studio from what I showed you earlier. And this is my new setup in here. Much more spacious from the pictures I shared earlier. And I got it all hooked up. I have a better system for my pianos, and my poster fell over. I need to hang my Band of Heathens poster up. I got my Rhodes and my keyboard, my sampling, turntable, my desk with my speakers. I even have my console hooked up now, full time, to the system. Much more spacious and comfortable for clients. Less crowded feeling. Maybe people will want to come in here and make records more now that it's less uncomfortable feeling in here. But yeah, so that's the new studio setup. Okay, so I forgot to take a before video, but I am redoing the fabric wall in here, which is mostly just moving blankets and horse blankets. But as you can see, it's this terrible pink color that I originally covered up, and mostly what it looked like was this over here. See, there's that horse blanket and then these blue moving blankets. And what my plan is I'm going to take down that horse blanket, replace it with this blue moving blanket, move that blue moving blanket over so it's consistent on this side, and then back here I'm going to use this wall. I'm going to use this black burlap here to make a runner across the top, and then hang horse blankets all the way across this wall in front of these closet doors, which this closet door is actually the sound booth, and this other closet is just a regular. It's got some of my and Katie's winter clothes, and it's a storage for like my extra music gear and stuff that I'm not using. So I'm going to move all this stuff and rehang all of this fabric in a more appealing manner for filming purposes. Okay, so I have finished the serape blanket and black burlap backdrop wall in my studio. I'm pretty proud because I was able to do the seams here to where it hides the door. So that is the door to the sound booth, and it is now hidden, so it's not as much of an eyesore. There's another door behind that serape, but this gives me plenty of space here, so I can get back here. If I were to set the camera up right here, I could fit quite a bit in this frame to film in the studio, and then also I wouldn't have to be running wires and cables everywhere. I could just shoot mics in here. So I got all that done. Here's what the other side looks like now. I fixed that corner there where that one horse blanket was hanging in the corner. I still need to fix that corner, but it's hard to get to. I'm not really super concerned about that right now. But that's where the blanket that was hanging in the corner there, and I took the blanket off the back wall and hung it in that corner, so now it's all solid navy blue all the way around, all the way over here. I put a navy blue blanket back over here, then I put a gray blanket over this corner. That's a drum set and some guitar cases behind the door here. That's the door to get in and out of the studio. And this is my new setup now. It's a little more appealing, maybe a little bit more comfortable, less claustrophobic. Hopefully we can get some people in here that want to make some music.
I hope you liked that. So if you did, I hope you subscribe, ring the bell, comment, tell me what your home studio looks like, how you arranged yours. Maybe some space tips on how I could better use my space, get the feng shui in my studio down a little bit better. If you have any space-saving ideas or ideas for sound treatment that's affordable, because I don't have a lot of money, I'm working on a shoestring budget here. I'd love to hear about those, so leave those in the comment, and I'll see you next time.